Well, you ever get the feeling of being blotted out?
Is this joke by British comedian Tim Vine? It's very good, and it kind of goes, so it was my girlfriend's birthday. Okay. I've got some really good material about spilt milk actually. Whenever I do that, the audiences lap it up.
If you could do away with one constraint on you, what would it be, and why would you be rid of it?
I think that it would be the necessity to
Want to try that one once more?
Okay, well, apple is to orange as orange is to...
I don't. They should.
If you had to give up something dear to you, what would it be and why?
I guess I don't really have much sympathy, to be honest, with that kind of thing, because I'm a self-starter. I guess I've been through bad. Oh, there's your coffee, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I've been through some bad shit, but it's mostly of your own doing, unless you've actually got something wrong with your neuroaesthetic capability, like you've got schizophrenia and you're actually hearing these voices because of an actual physical illness. You're in control of your own mind. I mean, you can wake up in the morning, to paraphrase the spoken word artist stroke rapper Scribbius Pop. You know, how difficult is it to just wake up in the morning and you're in a bad mood and then decide I'm going to be in a good mood and just change your own. Well, that's the whole point of the superego. You've got it there. It's there to be used. I say we wake up every morning and we decide, am I going to be a victim or am I going to be a winner? And even if, you know, you've been abused as a child or whatever, you can decide. You decide your own response to that. Yeah, it's going to be tougher for more people than others, but.
Are we after the two? Yep. Oh, is there a village fire?
No. You just have to shout.
What do you reckon or imagine about last lectures, and should they be gotten in?
Well, the way forward next is I'd love to become a voiceover artist. I think the voice himself is dead, so
In a world where dogs roam the streets, and a baby could leap out of a pushchair and rip out your throat, only one man can do justice to the terror by eating enough chocolate cake and smoking enough Havana cigars that his voice is gravelly enough to describe it.
So that's one thing I could do. You see, that was just extempore, and that was just about Bo. There's actually a film that I had to describe, and not just what I was seeing, and it'd be even better. Or we go a bit more Shakespearean. Thanks to the twisted designs of a single man, the machines meant to end war for all time instead became the executioners of humanity. See, I'd be quite good at it. I'd have to wait for Patrick Stewart to die before I was raking in the big money. And this is on a noisy street as well. It'd be even better in a studio, I think. There must be lots of voiceover work needs doing. You can do 6 of them before lunch, and then knock off, and you wouldn't have to work in the afternoon.
Alright, well, one last, do you ever find yourself acquiring something beautiful just so you can destroy it?
Self-destructive hubris. Yeah. Sometimes I suspect that all other art forms are merely its subsidiary.
You get these days like lead in your hair, and why?
Well, I think the important thing is not whether the kitten of love has been alive in the Schrodinger's cat carry case of my life, because looking back, whether I think it has or it hasn't been generally depends on whether I've had a good dinner or not.
How do you feel about remarks like, "Sorry, pal, we're from the city," and why?
Well, the poetry library, the Saison Poetry Library at South Bank, actually did invite me to think about this. And, so I looked through all my old favourite poems I have in a folder, and it was the cheesy but the immensely powerful poem Ozymandias of Egypt by Shelley. The 2 lines are obviously the famous ones. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. And if you look over there at Canada Wharf there, you can imagine Norman Foster looking at that and thinking, yeah, look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. And then about 50 years, the water will probably be up to our waists right now, and the bottom of it will just be like in the middle of a lagoon, and then that's how you get the double meaning of Shelley's lines.
Can you see that okay?
Yep.
Yeah. It's important, I think.